Hello everyone, and welcome back to Chill English Channel. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hi everyone. Whether you're relaxing at home, driving to work, practicing your English, or simply enjoying a quiet moment, thank you for spending some time with us.
I'm Sophia.
And I'm Jake.
Today, we're going to talk about something that every person has, but nobody can create more of.
That's right.
Time.
Today's topic is don't waste your time.
Time is one of the most valuable things we have.
Once a minute passes,
We can never get it back.
that's what makes time so precious.
Many people spend years trying to earn more money.
Others work hard to become healthier.
Some people dream of traveling the world.
But no matter who we are,
We all have the same 24 hours each day.
the difference is how we choose to spend them.
That's such an important idea.
Because modern life is full of things competing for our attention.
Social media,
Endless videos,
notifications,
online shopping,
television.
and countless distractions.
Sometimes we don't even notice how quickly time disappears.
5 minutes become 20.
20 minutes become an hour.
Before we know it,
Half the day is gone.
I think almost everyone has experienced that.
Definitely.
Today's conversation isn't about making people feel guilty.
Not at all.
Everyone wastes time occasionally.
That's part of being human.
Instead, we're going to talk about becoming more aware of how we use our time.
Because small changes in our daily habits can completely change our lives over time.
And along the way, we'll learn useful English vocabulary and natural sentence patterns.
Before we begin, if you enjoy learning English through calm and meaningful conversations like this, please subscribe to Chill English Channel. Your support helps us continue creating relaxing English lessons for learners around the world.
All right, Jake. Yes?
Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Have you ever looked at the clock and wondered where the whole day went?
Oh, more times than I'd like to admit.
Really?
Absolutely. Sometimes I plan to spend just a few minutes on my phone.
Sounds familiar.
I check one message,
Then another.
then I watch a short video,
Then another one appears.
then I read the comments.
Then I click another recommendation.
Suddenly, 40 minutes have disappeared.
And you don't even remember how it happened.
Exactly. It happens so gradually that you hardly notice it.
I think many listeners are smiling right now because they've experienced the same thing.
Modern technology is designed to keep our attention for as long as possible.
Which makes it very easy to lose track of time.
Lose track of time is a wonderful English expression.
Yes, it means you become so involved in an activity that you don't realize how much time has passed.
For example, I lost track of time while watching videos online.
Or, we were talking for so long that we completely lost track of time.
Native speakers use this expression very naturally in everyday conversations.
Another useful word for today's topic is valuable.
Valuable means something that is very important or worth a lot.
People often think of valuable things as expensive objects.
But time is valuable because it cannot be replaced.
For example, time is more valuable than money.
Or, every moment with my family is valuable to me.
That's a beautiful sentence.
It really is.
Here's another question for you.
I'm ready.
Why do you think people waste so much time even when they know time is precious?
That's an interesting question. I don't think most people intentionally waste their time.
What do you mean?
I think distractions are everywhere now.
That's true.
Our phones are always nearby.
Notifications never seem to stop.
There's always another video to watch,
Another article to read.
another message to answer.
Modern life makes it easy to stay busy.
But staying busy isn't always the same as using our time wisely.
That's such an important difference.
Someone can be busy all day.
And still feel like they accomplished very little.
Exactly. Being busy and being productive are not the same thing.
Productive is another excellent vocabulary word.
Productive means using your time and energy to achieve something meaningful or useful.
For example, I had a very productive morning because I finished all my important work.
Or, I want to be more productive instead of simply staying busy.
That's a sentence you'll hear quite often in conversations about work and personal growth.
Let's teach our listeners a useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
You can say, I spend too much time.
For example, I spend too much time scrolling through social media.
Or, I spend too much time worrying about things I can't control.
That's a very honest sentence, and many native speakers use it naturally.
Here's another useful pattern.
I've started to.
For example, I've started to read more books in the evening.
Or, I've started to spend less time on my phone.
Native speakers often use I've started to when talking about positive lifestyle changes.
Something I've noticed is that the happiest people don't always have more free time.
That's true.
They simply use their time more intentionally.
They know what matters most to them.
They make time for family,
For friends,
for learning,
for rest.
and for the things that bring real meaning to their lives.
Maybe the secret isn't finding more time.
Maybe it's learning not to waste the time we already have.
And that's exactly what we're going to explore throughout today's conversation.
Earlier, we talked about how valuable time really is.
And how easy it is to lose track of it in today's world.
Now let's talk about something many people struggle with.
Procrastination.
I think almost everyone has procrastinated at some point.
Definitely.
Students procrastinate before exams.
Employees procrastinate on difficult projects.
People postpone cleaning their homes.
Starting a new habit.
Exercising.
Even making important phone calls.
Somehow, we always tell ourselves,
I'll do it later.
sometimes later becomes tomorrow.
Tomorrow becomes next week.
And before we know it,
Months have passed.
that's why today's first vocabulary word is procrastinate.
To procrastinate means to delay or postpone something that you know you should do.
Usually because it feels difficult, boring, or stressful.
For example, I always procrastinate when I have to clean my room.
Or don't procrastinate on important decisions.
Native speakers use this word very naturally when talking about work, studying, or personal goals.
Jake, do you think procrastination means someone is lazy?
That's an interesting question. Honestly, not always.
Really?
I think many people procrastinate because they feel overwhelmed.
That makes sense.
Sometimes a task feels so big that people don't know where to begin.
Instead of starting,
They avoid it completely.
until the pressure becomes even greater.
Exactly.
Modern life gives us endless ways to avoid difficult tasks.
We tell ourselves we'll start after watching one video,
Or after checking one message.
or after making another cup of coffee,
Then another distraction appears.
and another.
Suddenly, the entire afternoon has disappeared.
It's surprising how quickly that can happen.
Another useful expression is put something off.
Put something off means exactly the same as procrastinate.
For example, I've been putting off my homework all week.
Or, don't put off today's work until tomorrow.
That's an expression you'll hear very often in everyday English.
Sophia, what do you usually do when you don't feel motivated?
Instead of thinking about the entire task, I try to focus on just the first small step.
That's a smart approach.
If I need to write for an hour, I simply tell myself to write for 5 minutes.
And once you begin,
Continuing becomes much easier.
I think starting is often the hardest part.
Definitely.
Many successful people say they don't wait until they feel motivated.
They simply begin.
Then, motivation follows.
That's a powerful idea.
Another important vocabulary word is motivation.
Motivation is the reason or desire that makes you want to do something.
For example, listening to inspiring stories gives me motivation.
Or some days I have plenty of motivation, and other days I have very little.
That's completely normal.
No one feels motivated every single day.
That's why good habits are often more reliable than motivation.
Habits continue even when motivation disappears.
Exactly.
Let's teach another useful sentence pattern.
Good idea.
You can say, I need to stop,
For example, I need to stop wasting so much time on my phone.
or I need to stop making excuses and start taking action.
That's a very natural sentence pattern.
Here's another one. I should spend more time,
For example, I should spend more time reading books.
or I should spend more time with my family. Native speakers often use this pattern when reflecting on their priorities.
Speaking of priorities, that's another important vocabulary word.
A priority is something that is more important than other things.
For example, my health is one of my biggest priorities.
Or learning English has become a priority for me.
Modern life constantly asks us to decide what's important.
Every notification wants our attention.
Every advertisement wants our attention.
Every app wants our attention,
But our attention is limited.
which means we have to choose carefully.
Otherwise, we may spend our entire day reacting to other people's priorities.
Instead of focusing on our own.
That's such an important lesson.
Sometimes people say they don't have enough time.
But often the real problem isn't the amount of time.
It's how that time is being used.
Even 15 or 20 focused minutes can make a big difference.
Reading a few pages,
Learning new vocabulary,
going for a walk,
calling your parents.
practicing English.
Small actions may not seem impressive in one day.
But after weeks,
And months.
they create remarkable results.
That's another reason why wasting time can be so expensive.
Because we usually don't notice the cost immediately.
We only notice it later when we realize how much we could have accomplished.
Fortunately, the opposite is also true.
Small positive choices also grow over time.
Reading instead of endlessly scrolling.
Learning instead of delaying.
Creating instead of only consuming.
Little by little, those choices begin to shape our future.
Maybe using time wisely doesn't require making huge changes overnight.
Maybe it simply begins with asking ourselves one question.
Is this the best way to spend this moment?
Sometimes the answer will be yes.
And sometimes,
That single question is enough to help us make a better choice.
all right, everyone.
We explored procrastination, distractions, and the small habits that quietly steal our time.
But before we finish today's episode, let's talk about something even more important.
How can we actually make better use of our time?
That's the question many people ask themselves.
And the answer is probably simpler than most people think.
We don't need to become perfect,
We don't need to be productive every minute of the day.
and we certainly don't need to work all the time.
Using time wisely isn't about being busy from morning until night.
It's about spending your time on things that truly matter.
That's a huge difference.
Imagine two people.
Both have 24 hours in a day.
One spends the entire day reacting to notifications.
The other spends time learning, resting, exercising, and talking with loved ones.
They both had the same amount of time.
But they used it very differently.
That's why our choices matter so much.
Every small decision shapes our future.
Reading a book instead of endlessly scrolling.
Going for a walk instead of staying indoors all day.
Practicing English for 20 minutes.
Calling your parents.
Getting enough sleep.
Preparing tomorrow's tasks before going to bed.
None of these habits seem extraordinary.
But together, they can completely change a person's life.
Today's first vocabulary word is invest.
Invest usually means putting money into something to gain benefits in the future.
But we can also invest our time.
Exactly. When you spend time learning a new skill, you're investing in yourself.
When you exercise regularly, you're investing in your health.
When you spend quality time with people you love, you're investing in your relationships.
For example, I'm trying to invest more time in learning English.
Or, she invests her time wisely by reading every evening.
That's a beautiful way to think about time.
Every hour is like an investment.
The question is, where are we investing it?
Sophia, if you suddenly had 1 extra hour every day, what would you do with it?
That's a good question. I think I'd spend part of it reading.
Nice.
Then I'd probably go for a walk without my phone.
That sounds peaceful.
What about you?
I'd probably learn something new, maybe another language, or practice playing an instrument,
That's interesting.
because learning is something nobody can take away from you.
That's very true.
Another useful vocabulary word is priority.
A priority is something that's more important than other things.
For example, my family is my highest priority.
Or, improving my English has become one of my priorities this year.
Modern life gives us hundreds of choices every single day.
But not every choice deserves the same amount of time.
Learning to say no is sometimes just as important as learning to say yes.
That's a lesson many adults learn later in life.
We simply can't do everything.
And that's okay.
Because saying yes to one thing often means saying no to something else.
That's why choosing carefully matters.
Let's teach another useful sentence pattern.
Great idea.
You can say, I want to make more time for,
For example, I want to make more time for reading.
or I want to make more time for my family.
Native speakers use this expression very naturally.
Here's another one. I'm going to stop,
For example, I'm going to stop checking my phone every 5 minutes.
or I'm going to stop wasting time on things that aren't important. That's a great sentence for talking about personal goals.
Jake, what's one habit that saves you time?
I like making a simple plan before I start my day.
Really?
Yes, just writing down 3 important tasks helps me stay focused.
That's much better than trying to remember everything.
Exactly. It also helps me avoid unnecessary distractions.
I do something similar.
Oh,
Sometimes I leave my phone in another room while I'm working.
that's actually a great idea.
It's amazing how much more I can accomplish without constant interruptions.
Interruptions are another reason why people feel busy but don't always feel productive.
That's true. Sometimes it's not about working longer.
It's about working with better focus.
Another important thing to remember is that resting is not wasting time.
That's such an important point.
Many people confuse rest with laziness.
But they're completely different.
Rest helps your mind recover.
It gives your body energy,
It improves creativity.
and it helps you think more clearly.
Taking a short walk,
Spending time in nature,
reading for pleasure.
sleeping well.
Those aren't examples of wasting time.
They're examples of taking care of yourself.
Balance is one of the most valuable things we can build.
Work hard.
But rest well, too.
Learn new things.
But also enjoy the present moment.
Save time.
But don't forget to spend it with people who matter.
Because one day, we won't remember every email we answered,
We probably won't remember every notification we checked.
but we'll remember the conversations,
The laughter.
the family dinners,
The adventures.
the quiet moments.
Those are the memories that stay with us.
Before we finish, let's do a little speaking practice.
If possible, answer these questions out loud.
First question, what activity wastes the most time in your daily life?
Second question, what would you like to spend more time doing?
Third question, what's one habit that helps you stay productive?
Fourth question, do you think people use their time wisely today? Why or why not?
Fifth question, if you had 1 extra hour every day, how would you spend it?
Try using today's sentence patterns.
For example, I want to make more time for,
Or, I'm going to stop.
or I've started to.
Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to become more confident in English.
Before we say goodbye, let's quickly review today's lesson.
We talked about time, procrastination, distractions, productivity, priorities, and building better habits.
We also learned useful vocabulary and natural sentence patterns that native speakers use every day.
But perhaps the biggest lesson is this.
Time is the one thing we can never earn back.
Money can be replaced,
Lost opportunities sometimes return.
but yesterday is gone forever.
That's why today matters.
Even one small positive choice today,
Can create a better tomorrow.
don't wait for the perfect moment.
Start with the next 5 minutes.
Read one page.
Learn one new word.
Take one small step.
Because small steps, repeated every day, often lead to extraordinary results.
Now it's time for our question of the day.
What is one thing you're going to stop wasting time on?
Write your answer in the comments. You can begin your sentence like this. I'm going to stop wasting time on blank because I want to focus more on blank.
We always enjoy reading your answers. It's a wonderful way to practice your English writing skills and inspire other learners around the world.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, comment, and subscribe to Chill English channel.
Thank you for learning English with us today.
Keep practicing a little every day.
And remember,
Don't waste your time waiting for a better life.
use your time to create one.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.